There is one major thing LeBron will be remembered for, in my opinion, in his career. Something so out there that we have never even seen it before in the NBA. It's not for scoring all the points he has scored. It's not for going to the NBA Finals 10 times and losing 6. It's not for the good things, it's not for the bad things. It's not even for being the king of turnovers and missed field goals. His fans assign those to the years he has played and points he has scored. LeBron James' legacy has to be connected to one thing. What rules were changed during his tenure as a player? How has he affected the NBA and how the game is being played? He, as we know, has been the face of the league for 20 years or so now. There were many minor changes through the years, but nothing as big as for this season of 23-24. To put all this in context real quick, I have to say that one major attack LeBron fans have against Michael Jordan is that the NBA had changed to protect him from the defenders and their hard fouls. Now, in part it's true, but if you're talking about the NBA implementing the flagrant foul and not allowing this to take place,
and they get on top of the ball, that's what happens. And then right there, Cadillac Anderson has it.
there's nothing wrong with that. Made the game safer for the players, still kept it tough, but did not allow clotheslining people in midair anymore. LeBron's rule change, you wonder? They literally had to change the rules in the NBA, mostly because of LeBron and him being the face of the league, not to protect the attacking players from aggressive defenders. Oh no. They had to change the rules to, listen closely, to protect defenders from attacking players, from playing actors, and faking fouls. You heard that right. The NBA had to implement an anti-flopping rule, in big part due to LeBron over-dramatizing everything and getting called out for it by the fans for a few years now. But the way LeBron does it, the supposed king and self-proclaimed GOAT of basketball.
Are you serious?
Oh my goodness!
Are you kidding me, man? You got this. This is getting out of hand.
The 6'7" freight train of a player that some media describe him as. It's disgusting. It's sad. And he's in part responsible for making this league
this soft as cottonelle tissue that the league has turned itself into, where, damn it, you might get ejected for looking at people wrong.
Yes, the league is soft as cotton these days. Even the players say this, comparing the game to other decades.
I think it's just not a lot of defense being played. Teams are scoring like it's freaking 1960s or 70s. Like it's 132 to 112, 142 to 121. It's just like there's no defense. Like there's just no.
It's more of, small ball. Which personally I don't really care much for. I like kind of smash mouth, old school basketball because that's what I grew up watching. You know what I mean? And I also think it's much less physical. Much less physical. Some of the flagrant fouls that I see called nowadays is just makes me nauseous.
Michael Jordan helped the NBA become a global game like no one before him. Isaiah Thomas literally says that NBA players then and now owe Mike big time for the money that they make.
What Michael Jordan did for the NBA, hey man, we all still eating off of that. At that time, being president of the Players Association, we was getting 53% of the gross. Well, no basketball-related income. See, we weren't good at counting.
Yeah.
So every dollar that came in, we got 53 cents on every dollar. And Michael Jordan was good for business.
Yeah.
He was great for business. And what Michael Jordan did for the NBA and our league, he took it to a level that none of us could. We appreciate him for that. We honor him for that. Still getting paid off of that.
LeBron James is partially responsible for making this league soft and weak, for constantly flopping, ring chasing, and teaming up with his buddies. I mean, come on.
Not two.
LeBron, tell us about that.
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. Hey, and when I say that, I really believe it.
Another defense of LeBron from his fans comes in when they mention the Boston Celtics and Garnett, Pierce, Rondo, and Allen teaming up. But did they team up? No. They didn't plan it out like James and his buddies. They had nothing to do with it. The front office of the Celtics did that on its own. Danny Ainge was a big part of that. They did it in a normal way, not a cheating kind of way, taking away from the whole process of making the finals and winning a title. LeBron James went only to predetermined situations in Miami, then Cleveland when he knew he could bring a squad of Kevin Love and had a developed Kyrie there, then the Lakers, where he knew what was going on because his agent Rich Paul was already moving pieces in the background. That's why LeBron James is so disliked by so many fans. The constant bragging of him being the GOAT and all that, it's sad and just shows LeBron in a way that might suggest a narcissistic personality disorder. I'm not saying he has it, but it certainly looks kind of like it. A narcissistic personality disorder definition goes like this: a mental health condition in which people have an unreasonably high sense of their own importance. They need and seek too much attention and want people to admire them. Question: which part of that definition does not apply to LeBron James? There is a saying, if you have to call yourself the best, you're not. If you are the best, people will call you that without hesitation. That's what Michael Jordan has. LeBron's biggest mark on the league won't be his stats and achievements. LeBron's biggest mark on the league will be forever that while he was the face of the league, the NBA was forced to implement an anti-flopping rule, which he overused probably more than anyone else in that league and drew attention to it by millions of fans. I would have almost forgotten one more thing. While he was the face of the league, they also had to implement a rule to limit load management as well. How the hell does this in any way show today's NBA as a tough league? Well, it doesn't.